Hey guys, I hope you're having a great weekend. I went to a couple of garage sales. There weren't as many as last week. It wasn't a big event or anything. Last week there were several neighborhood garage sales. I only found one this week and a couple that were scattered around, but still had a couple of items that I picked up, and I'll just get right into it. I got these two journals here for 25 cents a piece. This has a little elastic. The patterns and the colors are a little too funky for my tastes, but I figured I have a really good amount of craft supplies. I can use my craftiness and put it to work to decorate the front of these. And I really like the ribbons on this. I don't know if this came with the ribbons. This seemed kind of like a fancier notebook though. And they are used and there's some pages ripped out, but for 25 cents a piece, you can't beat that. And I was about to run out of pages in the current journal I have. I'm pretty crazy with my journaling, is something I've realized. I can use up a journal, one of those journals in just 2 weeks. I picked up this paper pad for 25 cents, and I actually counted the pages. It has all 48 pages in it, so it's brand new, and I think it's from 2012 because that's what the copyright date is. Half of these have foil or glitter on them, and this feather paper probably has to be my favorite. Just gonna give you guys a quick flip through right there. Some of the papers, not my favorite, but I can just give them to somebody else, the ones I don't like, because it's just a quarter, and you know, those cost a pretty penny in the store. Some items next to me here. Got this Angry Bird for 25 cents. I'm a big fan of stuffed animals, as you might realize, and I did play Angry Birds a lot when I was younger, like around the time the app first came out. And I got this school mascot. I'm covering up the name because, you know, privacy, although not super not a super high amount of privacy considering I'm putting this on YouTube, but for a little added security, this is just 10 cents, and I thought that was really cool. I don't think they even sell these in the school store. I've seen them around before, like in the showcase, just for school spirit and things like that, but really nice for just 10 cents. This book here, Missing the Dust Jacket, The Dilbert Future, it was just a quarter. I've been reading comics since I was about 5, I think. We get the Sunday newspaper at my house. Dilbert has never been one that I've particularly enjoyed, but as I read through this, I thought it was kind of funny. Not necessarily my brand of humor, but I can appreciate Scott Adams' work and some of the jokes he makes. So I thought that was pretty good for just a quarter. Got this water bottle here for my brother who's 15. He had one very similar to this. He got from Five Below for $5, but after he had it for a couple of months, he was just carrying it around in his backpack. Some kid knocked into him and it dropped straight to the ground and cracked. So, a replacement for him for just $1. This bin was 25 cents. Probably came from Target. A little $1 price tag at the bottom. It came in a 2-pack originally. I have a bin very similar to this that I keep some stickers in, so I just thought it was cool to have a little mini version. This butter popcorn seasoning was just 25 cents, and it's actually new. It's never been used. You might sound weird, but I didn't actually check to see if it was unused or not, because it didn't really matter to me. It's very unlikely that it'd be contaminated or anything like that, unless somebody spat in it, which I'm not worried about. I love popcorn. Butter popcorn is my favorite. I'm pretty simple about popcorn. Not a huge fan of putting cheese or caramel on popcorn, although I still will eat it with different seasonings on it. And this isn't expired till 2018, so I really enjoyed that. And the last item I have to show you guys today is this book here, just $1, and it is pretty hefty. I got a good amount for my dollar. It's got over 1,000 pages in it, and it's called Mathematics from the Birth of Numbers by Jan Gulberg. I can read cursive, but this is a bit harder to read. If you've been watching me for a little while, you know that I have somewhat of a thing for math books. There's actually one near me right here. I tend to collect these older math books, and because I can find them for really cheap, 25 cents, 50 cents, I keep buying them. I'm actually pretty decent with math. I'm 2 grades ahead in math. A lot of my classmates are, and well, not a huge amount, but like 10, maybe somewhere between 5 and 10% of my class is 2 grades ahead in math. And don't have an A, but I do have a B in math, so I'm not so bad. And math has just always fascinated me because I can really appreciate people who are good at math. It's just so interesting. I really don't like doing my math homework because it's just, math is hard. Everybody agrees on that. But it's also really fascinating. So I really like this find. I don't know if I'll read it cover to cover, but I'll read some of it. Update on this book that I bought last week. I always take the dust jackets off when I'm reading them so I don't crease them. This is actually really good. I'm 30 pages into it so far. I started reading it yesterday. And this is also another hefty book. It was like this thick because it's 900 pages. And it's really easy to read. It's just so fascinating how Teddy Roosevelt helped save so many acres of the American wilderness for future generations. I always like to say some of my favorite items, so favorite habits a great deal. Journals, because I go through them so quickly, and oh, I got a bookcase. It's like this tall. I know you can't tell because it's a video, but it's like almost 4 feet tall or about 4 feet, and it's 3 shelves. It's just $5. Not the sturdiest bookcase. It's pressed wood. It's not real wood or anything. Yeah, I guess it's real wood, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, and $5 though, pretty good deal. I always look at bookcases when I'm going around flea markets, garage sales, things like that, because I do have a lot of books. But I'm the only one in the family who actually buys books, so there's not a single bookcase in my entire house. And I look like a hoarder because there are stacks of books on my floor. Now, it's not horrible, but actually right in front of me right now, right here, there's a stack of books that's hidden by the camera because the camera only films down to here and the books are literally right underneath my hand over here. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you didn't mind my blabbering so much. I actually had to refilm this video. This is my second take. I don't edit or anything, so I have to refilm the entire thing every time I mess up. And the last one, I was really kind of a mess because I spent a full minute talking about this book, and I might have done the same in this take, but it was a lot more coherent in this video. Alright guys,